afternoon, Robert.
Hey, how are you?
Hi, I'm Lauren with
Lauren?
NetSuite.
Nice to meet you,
Nice
Lauren.
to meet you too. Can I take a seat?
Please.
Thank you. And to thank you for meeting with me today. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
And I want to give you my business card too if you have any questions. I always have my phone on me, so whether email or cell phone, it's a really easy way to get in contact with me.
Thank you.
So I actually had heard from Don Quill, who was my mentor back when I went to UCF. He told me that you guys were opening a new office and that I should get in contact with you because I worked with him in the past as well.
Don's a good friend of mine.
Yeah.
I was his director for a little while. We worked together for about 3 years. He was a good guy. Don's a good guy. Do you still keep in contact with Don?
Yeah, we keep pretty good contact. When I started working with NetSuite, he asked me to come over there and help them out with some stuff. So he said you were opening a new office and thought I should come over here. So.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. All right. Well, basically, I want to just ask you some questions if that's okay with you, and tell you a little bit about NetSuite and see if that would be a fit. And if it is, we can talk about next steps at that time.
That sounds good.
Okay.
I like that.
Great. So I did a little bit of research, but since this is a new office, I want to just make sure it's right.
Okay.
So you're the director of 15 salespeople?
Yes.
Okay. And currently you're still using Microsoft Outlook as your sort of CRM system?
Yeah, that's what we're using right now.
Okay. How is that working out?
We've been using it for a while. When I was with Don, I mean, he could probably tell you that we used it also. It's worked for us. It's just not the, I guess the most efficient.
Sorry.
It's not the most efficient. Sometimes it lags. Not all the information saves. So we just have a problem with everything being in one spot and being, I guess you would say, secure.
Okay. So for the not all information saves, what kind of, can you just clarify that a little bit?
For example, even last week I had a customer, I put her information in, Jennifer, and I go back, her name saved, contact information, but none of the notes that I put in, and I completely remember hitting save, and just nothing saved. Every now and then an error message will come up.
Okay. Errors. Do you think that the information boxes that they provide to you are adequate in the information that you need for your notes?
Yeah. I mean, they give you one spot to put notes. It doesn't really give you different areas to put different information in. If you understand where I'm trying to come from. It's just one big blank box, and you kind of just separate it yourself.
Okay. Do you think if you had some more options that would be more helpful?
It definitely would.
Okay.
You know, you can kind of define certain areas for a customer.
Okay. And then this sort of lags in the errors, does that put back your business a lot? Like, what does it affect?
It definitely does. For example, like I said, I put Jennifer's information in. You know, notes, like little things. We like to put notes if we meet them at their house, kind of little notes about their house. We actually like to do that. You know, try to kind of get a personality, their personality. If they have kids names, if they have dogs. Like I love dogs, so I know if somebody came up to me and asked me about my dog, that's a big deal to me. You know, so when if I go to visit her again, I unfortunately don't remember her kids' names. I meet with maybe 3 clients a day, every day. Yeah. So that's really tough.
Okay. And if you could go about building the perfect CRM for this AXA office, what would it look like?
Something again that doesn't lag, doesn't have errors, easy to read, easy to use.
Okay.
I'd have to say something that's pretty safe. You know, I've done a little research on other, I think as you said earlier, CRMs, such as NetSuite. I didn't look up NetSuite, but Salesforce, and it's all on a database, it's online, so I'm kind of concerned with hackers.
Okay. Are there any other concerns or things that you would really want to see out of NetSuite?
Not currently. If something comes up, I'll let you know.
Okay, so you're looking for something that's not going to have any errors or lag problems. You're looking for something that gives you more options.
Yes, definitely.
Something that's easy to use and something that's secure.
I agree.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and start with secure since that seems to be a big concern for you. Rightfully so, using online you think maybe it's not so secure, but we do have the same encryption as online banking. So do you use online banking?
I do, yeah.
Do you feel comfortable using online banking?
Used it for about 2 years, I've never had a problem.
Right. So that was a big concern when we were starting with NetSuite, and a lot of concern of our customers. So we do have the same encryption of online banking, and we do work with a lot of federal government agencies that feel comfortable using us. So.
And as far as you know, do you know of anybody that's ever had a problem with hacking?
We've never had that kind of issue.
Okay.
Does that make you feel a little more
Yeah, it makes me feel a lot better.
Okay.
I like the fact that you're using that.
Okay. As for the lags and lags and errors, we do, since we are online based, we do a lot of, if we ever have any issues, we do updates when you wouldn't be using it, like 3 in the morning at your time.
Okay.
So it's online based, we have everything on our servers and backed up on our servers from that. So if there's ever anything lost with your computers, you can go back through our servers to get that information.
Is that easy to get back the information? Do I call somebody? Or?
Yes, you can either call me and I can contact and get all that stuff for you, or tech support as well would be able to help you out.
How long is tech support? Are they open?
They're open 24 hours a day.
Okay.
So if there's an emergency in the middle of the night, you can call them. I mean, you can call me as well, but they'd probably be fastest if it wasn't business hours.
Okay.
Does that make you feel a little more comfortable with that aspect of it?
Yeah, everything in one spot, all secure for me.
Okay. And then as for the options, do you mind if I pull up NetSuite on your computer?
Please, I'd like to.
Okay. Thank you. With the options, this is one of our screens. We have a lot of your salespeople will probably use, like, they can use this top bar to navigate. We have leads, opportunities, customers, forecasts, reports, which would be a great tool for you.
Okay.
But as, for example, in the customers, you can insert new customers by just clicking right here. And then you'll be provided with a whole breadth of information to add about them.
Okay.
You can add each customer ID number, so if you have a record of that, you can search that, you can search your company name.
Okay.
And then you can also catalog each meeting with them, and whether it's, see that's down here, contact, whether you phone call them, you go to an event with them. So everything you can keep down here in terms of meeting. This is all their information, their address, their financial data. So everything is set, you don't have to organize it yourself.
Okay, I like that.
Do you have any more questions about how organization?
Do you mind if I kind of?
Yeah, you can go ahead and lay it on.
So how easy is it to add a customer?
It's very simple. You can go ahead and try right now. Right
So
now you're in the information tab.
So I'll just add I'll just say my company, and Don told you about me, so I'll go ahead and put his name.
It's complicated.
All right, and then adding them. Oh, that was pretty easy.
Yeah. So it's very easy to use. If you want us to come out and train your team for a day, we can do that as well. And then from there, just you putting the information over will make it a lot easier for your reps as well.
You said something about training. How long would that take?
We could do half a day, a full day training. It's up to you and how much time you want to dedicate to it.
If we do a full day, will it be done that day?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And then we really stress the importance of your employees learning as they move their information over from Outlook or from wherever they keep it, because they'll get really familiar with it after the first few. And then once they have everyone set up, we can fully train them on all the functions of the site so they can use it.
Okay, I like that.
I think your last question was ease of use, but we kind of just went over that.
Yeah.
Do you have
really
anything else you want to know about it that in terms of how easy it is to use?
So after I add them, I can just go back and find out what we did and if I made the sale with them or not.
If you go to the main customers page, or wait, go ahead.
Being the director of sales, I kind of want to see how my associates are doing. My sales associates, is there a way where I can see what they're doing?
On your main dashboard on your home site, we'll set it up whichever way is best for you.
Okay.
But basically, it'll be a bunch of charts kind of set up like this, or graphs, that whichever way is most visually appealing for you.
Okay.
And you can have it set up to look at each associate's their numbers for the week, for the day, for the month, whatever, how you categorize them.
Alright.
You'll be able to see who's doing the best, and then you can also make some lists for customers that are customers who are spending the most money with you, so you can focus on them. We're able to set up the dashboard, however, with what things you think would be most important to you.
Okay, I like that.
And then your individual reps can also have their dashboard set up differently, but you'll be able to see an overview of them, whereas they'll only be able to see kind of an overview of themselves and then how the other reps are doing and compared to that.
I like that. It sounds really good.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any other questions or concerns that would keep you from moving forward with this?
I guess the last thing is really cost. Everything sounds pretty good. It's just the cost.
Okay. Let me go ahead and show you some pricing. The way that we do it is by user.
Okay.
So you only have to buy how much you're using. So
Okay.
you have 15 employees, including yourself, or?
Including myself.
Okay.
So
So you
15
do
overall
15
in Altamont.
15 overall users, and you can do monthly or annually, however, which is preferred for you.
Okay.
And then this is what is included with that price, and then you also have all the online training that's free, the tech support, and
Okay.
obviously my contact information.
Okay.
Do you think you would want to be doing the monthly or more toward the annual?
I'd say in the beginning I want to start with monthly.
Okay.
I want to maybe start with my top reps.
Okay.
Seeing how they move. It seems like they move a little bit faster. I think they'll be able to transfer over to this and maybe teach some of the others later on.
Okay.
I'll go with 6 reps.
All right.
Including myself. So yeah, 6 overall for, we'll say at least 3 months right now.
Okay. 6 subscriptions. And how soon would you want to implement this?
Today is Friday. Let's go ahead and we got the weekend off. Let's go ahead and have you in here Monday.
Okay, great. What time works best for you on Monday?
I get here early, 7 o'clock.
Okay, 7 a.m. I'll come in here. We'll set up all their login information, and then I'll do a training session.
Should
with
I have all
them.
my 6 reps here,
Mhm.
or the other 5?
If possible, yes.
Okay, sounds
You
good.
can go ahead and sign there. Great. Well, I will see you on Monday. If you have any questions before then, you have my business card. Feel free to contact me.
Okay,
Okay?
I really appreciate it.
Thank you for meeting with me again.
Thank you, Lauren.
Have a great
Appreciate it.
weekend.